Okay. Just gonna try to get this set up here. And do a mic check real quick. Make sure I have microphone working. Let me see here real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna test to see if I can hear myself. Means you can hear me. Test to see if I can hear myself. Means you can hear me. Test to see if I can hear myself. Okay. Well, welcome everyone. I'm back today with the packaged version of the software. So today I'm going to be showing that off to you and telling you how you can download it and test it out for yourself, and showing you a little more about that Google form. So to get started, there is going to be a web address here I'm going to leave in the description after this video, and it'll take you to my new website. You can click on either tab, Homeowner Builder. It won't make a difference. I just normally click on the first one. As of now, the pages are both the same. They will change in the future. When you click I'm a homeowner, it's going to bring you up to the home page. You just want to go all the way down here to the bottom. And you see this here. This is the interactive section of the website, from a 2D plan to an interactive tour. And it says download a free demo. You click here on download here. It's going to take you to a new website. This is an online drive here that is going to take you to this folder. And what you want to do, it should take you to this actually, is you're going to click here and you are going to download this. And I already have it on my computer, of course, so I'm not going to, but that's all you need to do to download it. Once you've downloaded it, you're open that folder up, and you'll see it, see Interactive Demo 2.0. Click on this, and you want to click on this right here, application. You can also make a shortcut on your desktop if you want, but for now we'll just click on the application. And this is going to launch your tour. So you can see here, you want to, the mouse is disappearing here because this also is for touch application. So in order to click on the tour, you want to make sure this is hovered gray. I'm going to be fixing that in the future. Click begin tour. You might also want to increase your window size. And so this is going to load in a house. So you can move around. You click and just drag in a direction and the camera will move. So you don't need to pan and do this and move the camera that way. You just need to hold and move the mouse in your direction and the camera will go in that direction. To move, simply double click on the ground and you'll move to that location. If you can't move to a certain location, for example, if I was trying to move like right here, you might want to click somewhere around it, and then you should be able to move in that location. Now I will say this file has a couple issues. I'm still working on some of the import settings on this here. As this is a new platform, you can see up here the window glass didn't load in. Up here, the bottom of this didn't load in. And over here, you can zoom into, which is really nice. Oh dear. The window glass here didn't load in correctly. Like I said, this is still a beta, so not too many worries. Now you can go, I show you here. So you can see there's actually, when you move in front of the sliding door, which is currently the only door that is operable, I'm working right now on having all of the regular interior and exterior 3-foot doors that will also swing open, but as of now it's just the back slider, and that's how you can get out of the house. So you simply have to walk up to it. It's going to slide open. You can step outside, and here you're at the exterior of the home. So you can see, you can still look in the house. See there's all the detail with the siding there. Look here, here's a window well leading into the second level of the home. This is a 5-level split. So you can just kind of click to move around the house. And the reason I really like this platform is you're able to actually see your home inside and out, which is something that was previously unavailable in other tour software. So this here kind of gives you a really good idea what your house is going to look like. So I just keep clicking here until I get to the front of the house. And what I want to show you here is there is an icon, the paint bucket, and this icon here is to change the material. So it's going to pop up here, it's going to say edit material. So you have these different options down here. So currently I'm on this material, which is the blue. I can also click here, the house will turn gray. So all the siding on the house turns gray. This will turn all the siding dark gray. This will turn all the siding white. So this allows you to see different selections for materials. So if you're debating between different paint colors for the exterior or in a room, or you want to see different backsplash options in the kitchen, this is the way to do that. So I'm going to switch it to my favorite here, which is the dark gray. Now I have to just click that X to get out of that. And now I want to discuss a little about the buttons up on the top right hand corner of the application. So you can see here, here's your house. This button here adjusts the time of day. So if I start here at 6 a.m. and I drag, it goes from night, and night mode is still a beta. So there's gonna be weird interior lighting. You'll see like right here there's a light, and you'll see how there's weird shadows and such. So night mode's still a beta, but I'm gonna be working on that to make it better in the future. You keep sliding, you can see here is the morning, and then more morning, and we're progressing in the day. You can see how the shadows actually change throughout the day and into the night. So that's just one of the cool features. I'll be working on this a lot in the future to make it better, but that's something that I am offering right now in this software. So I'm gonna leave it out here, and all you need to do is click this icon to close that again. This icon here, this help icon, will tell you a little bit what these buttons do. So you can see this one adjusts time of day. This one here you can take a screenshot. This one here will open a details panel. This one here in this case provides feedback, and this here you can use to lead the tour. This screenshot button here I'm going to show last. This button here, if you would click on this, this would pop up a floor plan. Currently there's no floor plan, and this here will play a tour. Currently there is no tour. So it'll actually walk you through a predetermined path of an animation. This here is a screenshot feature, so if you click this, it's going to take a screenshot. You can click right here, and this is actually going to bring up a window. You can click on one of these screenshots here, and it's going to actually bring up the image. Now, what is really cool about this feature is you can actually take this image, and if you want to show different color options, if you're a salesperson or a design consultant or whatever, you can take several of these images of the file and send it to the client, or you can have the client download this application on their laptop or whatever. And what they can actually do is they actually have the ability to take those screenshots, and they could take it and be like, this is the one we want, and they can send that to their representative or whatever, showing them the color they settled on for the exterior or for the cabinets or whatever it may be. So this here is taking a little bit to load. You can see here how they're in here. So I'll load this one here. And this, you can see it's in the 2K resolution, so it is in higher quality, so you can zoom into a fair amount. So you can see how it keeps a decent picture. And the reason why I did 2K is just so it would be able to run on most computers. So the final thing I want to show you is this button up here, a share button. This button allows you, in this case, to leave feedback. In the future, will be used in other tours to where you can share that tour, which it will share a download link to that tour to start with, if you want that feature, to where people can download your tour if this would be like an online model home. And then eventually I'm looking at taking these online to where you can actually send the link of the tour embedded into a web page and people can view it much like a Matterport tour. So you just go here and you can answer the questions and follow the instructions here to provide feedback. All feedback is greatly appreciated. And then once you do that, you can just submit this. You will need an internet connection for this feature. Yeah, you can see here, you can submit the form. To close it, all you do is click this button again, it disappears. A couple of things I want to show you, just how you navigate, how you're able to get around in this file. And like I said, there's a couple areas that are a little bit still messed up. I'm still trying to find the best way to import these. As you can see, the color does change all around the house too. But I'm still trying to find the best way to import these files. Door opens. So here you can look at the kitchen. And what I really like too is you can zoom in to see the details. So for example, you can see this tray here at the bottom of the sink. And you can see all the components in that. You can zoom in, see your faucet, see your hardware, see the grain of the wood. Here. So I find that a little bit nice. Click here, you can go to the messy kitchen. You can kind of move around here. See the reflection on the tile, you can see how there's the grout. You can see the pantry here. You have the front room. You have your lights. And I'm still working on the mirrors. I'm still working on things like the sinks and such. But you can see that you have a general idea what your half bath would look like. Like I said, obviously, I'm still working on the best way to import these. I'm working in the next few weeks on future projects trying to make them import better. Here's your laundry room, so you can look around in here. Got a big light up there. And there's a little mud bench I put in. This is a plan I designed myself, so this just so I could distribute this file as much as I want without anyone using anyone's floor plan, and if they would want that floor plan taken down, that I wouldn't have a demo. So this will be up for perpetuity unless I put a better file up. You can see here I put some built-ins in the living room, trim all the way up on the fireplace. So you can zoom in, you can see the detail on the stairs, see the detail on the tread. Click down here and you can actually go up and down stairs, which I find to be super useful. So you can look here at the basement wet bar. This is that lower level I was telling you about. You can see where the window well is there for egress. I'm able to do window wells. I can do, if you have like a walkout basement, I can actually build your landscape with the, what would be a, either the, if I'm provided with the documentation, the grade that it would actually have, or something that would be a reasonable grade, so you wouldn't just have these weird kind of cliffs and ledges. And you also wouldn't have the, I can't do that, I only do flat yards. So that is one of the features I do offer. Here's the master bedroom. You can see I did some crown detail in here, did a tray ceiling. I can do all different ceiling types. Master bathroom. You can see the reflections needed at work. And then the one thing, this is supposed to be transparent, but for some reason transparent materials are not importing correctly right now. So what I would essentially do, if this, if you need one of these tours now, which I am offering them now, is I would just simply ask you if it's okay to delete the glass door out of the shower just so you could see inside there. So that is something I'm currently working on. Like I said, I try to be as transparent, as honest as possible. If something's not working right, I'm going to probably tell you just so I can, you know, give you a heads up on that. I will always try to make it work and make things function. You can see here we are at the top here. You look down, you can zoom in, and you're still keeping that resolution. I will say there's a couple issues with this here, and I'm not perfect. There are things that may be wrong. If it's a geometry thing where there's like a missing part of a wall or something like that, those are going to be here and there. This file, the way I built it in a different way than the other ways I normally build my CAD files, which CAD is essentially a mechanism that allows me to build 3D objects on a computer. So there are a couple errors in this. Like I said, I'm trying to find a best practice for that, so don't worry. For the most part, all the walls and everything are showing. There's just a couple errors where some things aren't quite right. I'm not going to actually put a price tag on this feature until it is 100%. It works 100%. It shows everything correctly. It's in the high quality that I want it to be in. It's able to run effortlessly on any sort of computer, and it has the features and the user interface that the clients and consumers that may be using these tours would want. So clicking here, you can see here's another bedroom. Click up here, you can see, look out into the roof. Here's a bathroom. This is kind of like a guest suite, a third bedroom, something of that sort. It's a little bit difficult to get in this bathroom. So you can see here's what I was talking about. One of the walls here are missing for some reason, and then the glass once again isn't there. So all things I'll fix. Another wall's missing over there too. But you can see here is, you know, vanity, toilet, and you're getting a general idea of the space, which I really like. You're able to see all angles, as opposed to an animation where you only see the designated path, and in photos where, you know, we all know photos can be deceiving, especially in real estate. So I didn't want to keep going that route. You can see here I showed another closet, so you can actually walk into your closet. You can see how much space there is in the closet. I know some people are really concerned about that, so I did want to have a feature that allows you to walk into every space of your home. Here's a Jack and Jill bathroom, so you can see we have another vanity, we have a mirror, we have our lights, and then you can go into shared portion. So you have two windows here. And those windows I did intentionally delete because those were also having issues. So that's why there are not window frames there. You can see the hardware here. You can see there's the tub. You can see I'm able to do details in the tile to where I'm actually able to put two different types of tile in. And if I would apply a material switching mechanism to this, you'd be able to see different types of tile here too. So you can do any material throughout the model. I just need to know before I start building the CAD model, because there's some things I have to do in the CAD software to allow for that to happen in this software. So if you just need to let me know before I start the project, which that's when I require all information to be presented to me. Is before I start the project, I need everything, and that way I'm able to build these CAD models because I cannot go back and make changes to these. So you can see here, you can walk down here, you can see the different angles of the house. So that's really the tour software. I am going to be adding an ability once I get the doors to open and close where you can also walk through the basement and the garage. Those are both unfinished spaces, but I know people also might want to see those, so I am going to be doing that. But yeah, as of now, that's really where I am at with this software. If you have any features you'd like to see, let me know. If you have any concerns, let me know. If you have any compliments, let me know. I just want to know your feedback. I want to know what you're thinking, and I want to provide the best product possible to the consumer, to the client, to the builder, to the user. And so really that's where I'm at this point. I need your help to tell me what to work on, to tell me what to improve. I know there's some things, like I said, about the quality, about the geometry endpoint or input that I would like to fix. Another thing I'm considering doing is I'm considering, instead of having a horizontal bar for the user interface, to actually have a vertical bar. Let me know your thoughts on that, so I can make that change there. And then I didn't show it on this, but if you are a builder, if this would be like an online model home, you actually get a little box up here displaying your logo, the plan name, and your builder name, your company name. And there's a button you'll be able to click, and it will show the agent's contact information, or a short description, or maybe all of that. So that's another thing I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with that, but I know there's going to be a feature like that in this software. Please let me know what you think. Please let me know what you think would work best. It helps a lot. Like I said, it's really coming down to I have a navigation system. As of now, you can tour the geometry and see what your house will look like. Of course, I want to make this in high quality. I want to make this be able to run on a computer in high quality. I want to make this have various functions to show you more than just material options, to where you can actually move furniture possibly, where you could see different options, to where I know there's semi-custom builders out there that have different layouts for a master bathroom, or maybe there's options where some plans have an addition and some don't. And that's something that I would like to do in the future, and to be able to show those options where people can toggle between. They can click a button, it'll show them, elevation A, elevation B, whatever, or plan with an addition, plan without an addition, plan with an addition, and a vaulted ceiling. So to be able to do that, I think is key. And like I said, it's really just going to come down to me figuring out my best workflow for that, figuring out how to put that into this software, and then figuring out, after all said and done, what the price would look on a feature like that. And then that's how I move forward on that process. But that is something I'm looking at doing in the next probably 6 months. So if that's something you'd like to see, let me know. If you really want to see it now and you really want to use this software, I will add that feature in now and try to figure something out. But as of now, there's a couple of things that I think that take priority over that. And like I said, if you want to use this software now, but there's a couple things holding you up, where the quality's not as great, or you think some of the lighting's off, or you have concerns about some of the functions, such as the material switching, doors opening, such, let me know. Like I said, I want to fix this. I want to make this better. I want to make it work for you. So I will get to those changes, and I'll be able to make those changes and allow you to have the software that meets your needs and best assists you and your clients. So that's really what I'm looking forward to. Another thing, this is available to both homeowners and home builders. Like I said, this is a beta feature, so I'm still going to be providing animations standard, and then if I'm able to get you a tour, I will be able to send that tour over to you. After the tour is proven and it goes out of beta, which basically means it's stable, I can import a home, I can make adjustments, and I can do that within a couple of hours, instead of fingers crossed to this home going to import correctly, and if it imports correctly, I'm not going to have any issues after that. So once that's all solved, that'll be factored into pricing. It'll be a standard render fee. I'm not looking at anything more than a couple $100 on that, and it's well worth the money. Once that will be the new standard feature instead of animation. The reason for the additional charge is because features such as the material switching, materials such as the doors that would open and close and such, those are things that take me longer than just putting something in, creating animation, to where now I'm having to add some extra features. So that's where that's coming in. And then once you do that, if you want me to render off a 1-2 minute animation, like a real estate promo or whatever, if you want to show that off, then I could certainly do that free of charge. Same with images. So that's what I'm looking at regarding price changes and the media in the future. So as of now, you're still going to get your animation, you're still going to get your requested images, and you might get this if I'm able to do it. And then I will let everyone know, of course, when I make that switch over in the future. I'm super excited for this. This is, I think this is really important to do. I've always wanted to stay not only competitive in the market, but provide the best in the market. And I think we've the way things are progressing, we started off with images back probably 20, 30 years ago, went to animations about a decade ago. Now we're in the age of 3D tours, VR. I know AR is coming up, and then from there, holograms, whatever. I mean, we don't know what the future holds, but I'm always trying to stay kind of on that competitive edge there, kind of in that space to where I'm providing these products to keep up with the current standard of technology in today's market. So that is really my goal here through CW Interactive, and that's really what I'm hoping to build and grow on in the future. Like I said, any questions, concerns, whatever, you can use that form. You can, if you have specific questions like me to answer, or if you have contact, you leave your contact information, I can answer that. You can see right here, I'll show you where you can leave your contact information, and I'll reach back. And that's if you would leave a really good review and you have commentary that I find to be interesting and something that I would like to learn more about to improve the software. Maybe you described a feature that I'd never thought of that I would like to learn more about. That would be super helpful. Or if you leave in there where you say, is there anything else? Maybe not. Best improve. I don't think there's actually anything else. Notes section. Yes, right here. Is there anything else you'd like to add? You can say in there, I would, if you're interested in this, I'm interested in this, leave your contact information. I'll contact you through that. I'm also going to leave a link to my current website. My new website at the moment is only a landing page to a home page. I'm going to be transitioning that over in the coming month. But I'm going to be leaving a link in there to my Connect page where you can submit a message through that form, and I will get back with you within approximately 1 to 2 hours, and we can go from there. So that's really about it. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank everyone for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, I try to get back with everyone within 1 to 2 hours. Please fill out the form. Thank you so much. Have a great day.